So are you thinking about a multi-room audio solution for your house? Well, why not put the speakers in the ceiling with Wi-Fi speakers like this? So Lithe Audio just sent me over these Wi-Fi speakers, Wi-Fi Ceiling speakers, all in one to test out for you guys. And the great thing about using a product like this is once they're all set up and in the ceiling itself, it's like you don't even know they're there. So let's take a quick look at the design on these things. So inside this thing, you've got a 6.5-inch Kevlar woofer and titanium cone with a frequency response of 65 Hz to 20 kHz. So that's going to give you a really nice clear sound. And they also provide a magnetic cover which just basically clicks onto the speaker like this. Now the great thing about these covers is you can actually paint these to match the color of your ceiling, which means once they're all set up, it's like, as I said at the beginning of the video, you don't even know they're there. So I really like the way these speakers look. When you got the cover off, they look really mean. When you put the cover on, super discreet and tidy. So I've also been sent a passive version of the speaker as well, which plugs directly into one of the all-in-one speakers and powers off that power supply. The difference here is you still got the same Kevlar cone, but that tweeter in the middle is directional, so you can actually change the angle of the tweeter, and that's pretty cool. So let's talk real quickly about how you set these things up. The hardest part is definitely going to be cutting the holes in the ceiling, and I'm not sure that my neighbors upstairs will be best pleased with that. So they do provide a cutout template here. So literally you pop this center part out, place it up on the ceiling, draw your guideline and then cut through. And then it's literally just 4 screws which you tighten up and they kind of lock into the ceiling. But before you do this, you need to connect the power. So let me show you that now real quick. So there's 2 options you have when it comes to powering the device. One is the AC adapter that comes with it, which literally just plugs in and then into a regular wall socket. Or if you're a bit more technical, you can actually wire this to a light spur. So if you're thinking about doing the second method, you're probably going to need an electrician to do that for you. Me personally, just using these at the moment. So when it comes to the passive speaker, all you need to do is run the cables from here to the master speaker and that's it. It will power off that speaker. So once you've got it all installed and ready to go, it's really easy to connect it to your Wi-Fi. All you need to do is hit the button on the top for 3 seconds. It will start to blink. You open up the Lithe Audio app and then set it up through there. So one of the great things about these ceiling speakers is the fact that you don't need that many cables because they are Wi-Fi speakers. All you need is the power lead and you can add 1 passive speaker to each master. So you might need another audio cable just to run that speaker. But apart from that, no more cables needed, making these a lot easier to install than other ceiling speakers. So within the app, you can do some awesome stuff. So you can actually pair different rooms together. You can choose left and right audio channels for stereo if you want. You can stream to the devices via Tidal, Deezer, Spotify, TuneIn Radio, or if you have a NAS drive on your network, you can even play music directly from that NAS drive. And you can connect via RCA cable as well. So if you want to connect this to a home cinema system, you can do that via cable. So another awesome feature is the fact that you can have up to 30 of these in your house, and that's not including the passive speakers. So you could actually double it with passive speakers, which would be a crazy amount of sound running through your house. And the fact that you can add these together, play different things on each one, just make it such a good solution if you're looking for ceiling multi-room speakers. So when it comes to the sound quality, it's really difficult for me to actually show you over a video how good they sound. I've heard a lot of speakers and I've heard loads of headphones, and I feel like I have a good idea of what sounds good and what doesn't. When it comes to these speakers, they got really clear sound. The bass isn't too heavy, but when you start adding more speakers to the system, you're going to notice you hear that bass a bit more. So with these 3 together, I really like the sound quality. I've tried them in stereo mode, works really well. If you have one to the left of your TV, one to the right of your TV, you're going to get that nice separation between the sound. And when it comes to ceiling speakers, these are one of the clearest sounding ones that I've ever heard. So that's it for this what gear review on the Lithe Audio ceiling speakers, all-in-one Wi-Fi ceiling speakers. If you guys enjoyed this, you know what to do. And if you guys want to check these out, follow the link below this video and I'll see you guys in the next one. So don't be late.